My dad and my brother both had Falcons. My dad had a 63 wagon 4-door, and my brother had a 65 Sprint 289, bucket seats, and a console. And I liked both of their vehicles. So my older brother saw this 63 driving through the Steak and Shake and stopped the guy, and he wanted $600 for it, and he got the guy's address. So Dad and I went and looked at it the next day and drove it, and thought it'd be a good economical first car for me. So Dad paid the $600, and then I paid him on Monday when I could get to the bank. In December 21st of this year, I will have had the car for 50 years. There was a guy that worked for the power company here in Bloomington Normal. I ran into him at the truck stop when I was airing the tires up, and he asked me if I belonged to the Falcon Club, and I didn't know there was one. So he said, well, if you follow me home, he said, I got a newsletter I'll give you. And he gave me a newsletter, and it said in there when their national convention was. So family and I drove to the national in St. Louis, and when I pulled in there was 30 63 Falcon convertibles, and all of them were red but 3. And wife and I just kind of looked at each other, was overwhelmed, but people just were nice to you. So we joined the Falcon Club that day at the National. So I'm number 1919 Falcon member. I've been a member since 1981. Oh, a lot of people smile and honk and give you the thumbs up, and when you're going down the road, because you don't see a lot of them. There's not a lot of Falcons in this area. There's a lot in the United States, but it just doesn't seem like there's a lot in this part of the country. We don't have a local chapters out of Wisconsin. Just try to keep them preserved and get younger folks interested in it, because people are getting older and we won't be here to keep the club going. So they always say, bring a kid to the car show with you. It's been a real enjoyable car and had a lot of good memories with it. A lot of people wish they'd have kept their first car, and why now I did, but people think it's kind of rare that you do, but they wish that they had too.